That's the other thing you don't want to do is you shouldn't really have your carry gun on you when you are practicing because you don't want to make a mistake. But this is just scooping around. Let me try this again. This is the first time I've ever really done this, so don't laugh at me, okay? Alright. I'm just having fun. I'm not crazy, I'm not weird. I'm just goofing around. Okay, we got it the other way around now. So, empty magazine. Okay. So, reload. That would have fell in. It wouldn't lock back if it had ammunition in it. So it would have been good to go there. Do that again. And your clothing too. I mean, if you're going to carry with clothing, I don't know if you're interested in carrying or not, but if you ever are, we can work on that. You know, someday. Maybe you could get your license and you could carry, or if you don't want to, just want to shoot for fun, that's cool too. If you ever do decide to carry, it's a little more difficult for women too, with the different types of clothing and carry options, but there are options. There are lots of options for women. There's some really neat holsters out there. There's some, different firearms that are smaller, more concealable for women to carry. But the key is always shoot what you carry what you shoot, and wear the clothing that you normally wear day to day when you practice, because if the situation ever happened, you don't want to have to think about it. If you ever needed to defend yourself, you do not want to have to think about what you're doing. You just need to know. You just need to go. You just need to be ready to rock. You need to. So if you have a special holster that's, and I can show you some really cool ones too. They got for women, different all kinds of thigh holsters. They even got bra holsters and different all kinds of neat stuff. But if that's what you're gonna do, you're gonna need to practice with that all the time. So you're wearing that holster, that really cute outfit, that really nice, pretty skirt that you wear. You want to wear that when you're practicing, so that if you ever needed to use it, you're not gonna think about it. So here we go. So. Remember, I'm out of ammo now, so back in business. Back in business. I've seen a video of this guy. I'll have to show it to you. It's pretty neat. It's lightning fast. The guy's like this. So when he pulls his magazine out, he's so fast. He drops it, and he's so fast in. By the time he slides this magazine in, this one hasn't hit the floor yet. I mean, he's like, just boom, lightning. I mean, I could never do it that fast. So, anyways, that's a Glock 17. The one I carry concealed is the Glock 27, which is still a double stack magazine. It only holds 10, or no, 9. 9 plus 1, so 10 total. You got 9 in the mag, 1 in the plate. And that's mainly just for concealability, because you see how small that is compared to the full size. Baby Glock, full size Glock. These are different calibers though. This is actually 9mm, this is a 40. Just because I like to carry a 40 for a little more power, but you don't need to. There is a 9mm version of this. It is called the Glock 26. Pretty much identical, not much different. The only difference is a 40 cal, and that's 9. They actually came out with a new one now, which is a single stack Glock 43, and that's actually pretty cool. It's a lot narrower, a lot smaller. I believe it holds 10. It's 10, and I think I'm getting one. I don't know. I do like my Glock 27 though. It's small. I mean, it's tiny, but you got your pinky rest here on the handguard, or on the magazine actually. Because without it, there's just not much to grab onto. Because that would be flush if you took that floor plate off. There's just not a lot there. I like having this. It gives me something to hold on to, and then I can still shoot. This is actually really cool too. This is wide, so you gotta be kind of careful. This is called, this is actually a really neat holster. I bought this quite a while ago. It's called the MIC holster, minimum inside conceal holster, and basically all this does is it completely covers the trigger guard area, so there's no danger of accidentally discharging. And the way you're supposed to carry this is you're actually supposed to tie this on here. That's what the paracord is for. And then it slides on like that. So now you can carry it like this, alright? Day to day, comfortable. I'm so used to it, I don't even remember it's there anymore. But if you ever needed to deploy it, when you deploy, that stays with it, and then you're ready to go. You don't got to worry about pulling that off. I just always have to take it on off so much that I quit looping it. You know, I mean, you got to go to work or whatever. You got to put it in the car and can't take it with. But that's just, and it's nice for handling it too, because you don't want to people say you always got to unload your guns and lock them up, blah 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 blah. An unloaded gun is worthless. It's like a rock. What are you gonna do with an unloaded gun? Keep your guns loaded, but keep them safe. Keep them put away. Keep them, keep them in the holster, so you don't have accidental discharges. You don't have children getting a hold of them, and things like that. Oh, I'm gonna show you this. This is actually, I did a lot of this myself. I bought this, and I put on this extended beaver tail here, which is kind of cool because you're gonna find out real quick about something called slide bite. And what that is when you are, always check, make sure it's unloaded. When you're firing, bang, 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 okay? If your hand gets up here a little too high, this thing will come back and it'll cut the shit out of you right here. It'll just tear, this slide, it's not going to stop. When that bullet fires, if your hand's here, it's going to keep going. And it'll cut you really bad. So that's where this comes in handy. This little extended beaver tail here that I put on, because you can really get up nice and high on the gun. And you don't got to worry about that because you got that little bit of protection right there. The other thing I added to this was the extended slide release, so you got a little more to grab onto there, because this is normally just flush. But I like that little button there, because then I can actually get a hold of it because I'm a lefty. These are actually designed, they're right-handed guns, because you're supposed to drop that slide stop with your thumb. Well, I'm left. I can't. There's no slide stop on this side. So I use my index finger here. So it's nice to have that. I didn't put in, I don't like the extended magazine releases. They make a magazine release that is a hair bigger here. I don't like that because I'm afraid it will come out during carry. And that's the last thing you want is your magazine to pop out on you while you're carrying it. I also put in the extended takedown. That's for taking it apart. You probably want to know about all that just yet. One thing at a time, right, baby? Alright. The really cool thing that I like about this gun, I put this into custom backplate. This piece right here, just a little cool design. But the really cool thing I like about this gun that I put on myself actually is these sights. These are night sights, which means like here's a standard Glock sights look like, just black with white outlines. That's all it is, right? That's what this had on it. But I put on these night sights, and what that means is in low light or even no light, but you don't want to shoot in no light. But in low light, these actually light up. They're not battery powered. They're not even glow in the dark. You know how you have to have it glow in the dark stuff. You got to have it see some light for a while, and then it'll slowly fade away. They're better than that. They actually have a small amount of a radioactive element in them, and they glow for like 10 years. But after 10 years, then they don't glow anymore. And I actually got, you can do it, there's several ways of doing it. Green and green, or orange and orange, or orange and green. So what I did was I got the ones that are orange on the back and green on the front. And they're really cool. This camera probably doesn't do too good in the, I doubt this camera's gonna do that good in the low light, but we'll try.
So I don't know if you can see that or not. Maybe, maybe not. But if you see, the front sight is green and the back two glow orange, and they will glow like that for 10 years. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like that a lot. They're very expensive though. They cost like, I don't know, $110, and they're not easy to put on either. You actually, they make a special tool for it, but I cheated. I was able to get that in, and then this one's not as hard to put in. But anyways, I was kind of proud of that. I liked. Oh, the other thing I did is this white lettering. Glocks don't come with that white lettering. I did that too. There's a way to get the paint to stay down in the etching. It's kind of cool. I guess that's probably enough video for today. First time I ever made one like this. I just thought maybe you would smile. Maybe you'd think it's cute. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I should probably get going to bed. What time is it? 12:30. Alright. Well, hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow. Night night.